Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Motivation. I'm the New Age entrepreneur, Victor Simmons, and this daily show is about life, entrepreneurship, and marketing. Today's episode is called You Play to Win the Game. Hello there. Good morning. It is Sunday morning. And I'm excited. I'm about to go to my daughter's basketball game. As you know, I'm a basketball guy. I love basketball. Yes, I have 3 girls, and that's fine. But one of the coolest things is, they're into sports. They're girly girls, and they're definitely into what girls are into, but they make dad proud because, they're competitive and, they play sports and, they've gravitated to the sport that I know, which is basketball, which is one of the coolest things. So yesterday, my daughter, who is playing today, she had a game, and she had 2 tough games, and they won by 2 points both games. And one of the coolest things was to see her compete. Right, diving for the ball, playing tough defense, just going hard. It was a tough game, neck and neck the whole time. And, energy is contagious. And she lifted up the energy of, her entire team, even her, her coach, who normally is kind of laid back and sitting down the whole time he was up and moving around and actually coaching, it made Dad proud. And, that's one of the reasons I wanted today's, episode to be called You Play to Win the Game. Let's not forget that, folks. Let's not forget in life, at the end of the day, we're still competing against each other. Right? Don't get me wrong. We are a team. We need each other. Human beings need to respect each other, and we need to help each other out, and all of that stuff, right? But at the end of the day, everything's about competition. Everything is, whether you are competing to be, the first one in line for concert tickets, whether you're competing for, that young lady or that young man who you have interest in, whether you're competing to be valedictorian of your class, whether you're competing for a job, whether you're competing for clients, it doesn't matter. We are always competing. We're always competing. So you have to play to win the game. Sometimes I think that people don't care if they win or lose, right? Parents don't care if their kids, win or lose or whatever they're, engaged in. And they just have this notion of, as long as they've had fun, right? As long as they are learning and getting better, right? That's fine. Don't get me wrong, that's fine. Having fun, learning, getting better, and all of that stuff is part of it. But we need to develop a mentality of we are playing to win, right? We are playing to win. We're not playing to get our butts kicked, but we had fun. When was the last time you had a ton of fun and you got your butt kicked? You lost something that you really wanted. All right? It's not very much fun. But what you do is you gotta feel that feeling of defeat, right? You have to lose. If you don't lose, then you don't know if you enjoy that feeling or not. Some people, might not necessarily enjoy the feeling, but it doesn't, hurt them as bad as the next person. Winning and losing is the difference of you having and not having what you want. And that can translate to, either your adulthood. Some of us are settling for the life that we've given, right? Settling for the life that we might not necessarily as a kid wanted or even as an adult want, but we're settling for it in life because you really don't care if you win or not, right? You have lost your dream and you really don't care. Some people are like, man, I've lost my dream and I'm going to keep going after it because I am here to win my dream back. Right? You got to have that mentality. We have to play to win the game. right? And the game can be metaphorically anything, right? It could be a physical game that you play with teams, right? A sport, a board game, or you can use it as life. Life is a game. We're not here just to go through the motions of life. We're not here just to be blown whatever the wind's blowing us from day to day, and that's where we're going to go. No, have a vision, have a goal, have something you're striving for, right? And play ball, right? Play hard. Go for your dreams. Have your goals in mind. Be doing daily steps every single day. You're going to get beat up and knocked down, but to pick yourself up and keep going forward. And then build the team. Bring your team up, right? Be a leader. And if you're not a leader yet, follow a leader until you become a leader. But at the end of the day, we play to win the game. We got to keep going. We got to keep striving for something, right? Don't just settle, folks. And it takes energy and passion and enthusiasm and a consistent effort, discipline, all of those adjectives that it's going to take, right? I mean, you can hear it in my voice. I'm playing to win the game. Right now, I'm about to go and watch my daughter play. And I'm going to be on the sideline or in the stands or wherever, pushing these girls to be the best that they can be because we're playing to win the game. Now, if you give all that you can, every ounce of your being, and you still come up short, you have to accept that. You have to accept that. Don't make excuses. Don't put blame on someone else. Just accept the fact that you gave it all, and there only can be one winner. Only one winner when you're going head to head against someone. And then that's where the respect comes in as a human being, because if you gave it your all and you've been practicing and you've been training and you've been working hard, and again, this could be metaphorically, you guys. I'm not talking about a physical sport only. I'm talking about dreams. I'm talking about job promotions. I'm talking about building your business. I'm talking about all sorts of stuff, right? If you give it your all and at the end of it, you fall out because you've given every ounce of it, accept the outcome. Accept the outcome. And if another man beats you, then that means they beat you. Accept it. But I guarantee if you've been studying and practicing and building and growing and doing all the stuff that you've needed to do, training like Rocky Balboa, if you will, and if you still lose, I guarantee whoever you just went against, you just push them to be the best that they can be. And if you lose, you lose. But what you become, I guarantee, is bigger and better. And for those of you who have lost after giving every ounce of your fiber into whatever you were striving for, you get stronger. I guarantee if you pick yourself up and keep going, eventually, man, you're going to get on top. Think of all the successful people in the world, like the ultra success, right? Whether you're thinking of multi-billionaires, whether you're thinking of, top movie stars or musicians or someone that's at the top of their craft, right? Sports figures. These guys didn't have just a perfect life and they just woke up and, just went hard and never lost, right? You got to get over your hurdles. You got to bust through. But if you aren't playing to win the game, as soon as you get to a hurdle or as soon as you get to something that provides resistance to you, and if you quit, you're not playing to win the game. You're just playing a game, and you don't really care if you win or lose. You got to develop that I'm going to win no matter what mentality. And give it your all every time. Every time. And see what the universe has in store for you. See what God has in store for you. If you just give it your all every single time. This message is, from my man Herm Edwards, right? Ex-NFL coach, ex-NFL player, now, analysis on ESPN. I loved it when he played or when he was coaching the Jets and they lost to someone and a reporter asked him something stupid, man. I just Herm's face. Right? Like, man, what are you talking about? Hello? We play to win the game. You know what I'm saying? And just the passion and enthusiasm that he had. Because he's right. I'm playing to win this game. I'm not just out here just to be out here. I'm out here to win the game. Hello, we play to win the game. And that's the mentality that you got to have, right? Whether you're trying to get your kids to college, get your kids to buy into whatever you're needing them to buy into to make them a better person, right? Whether you are in a relationship and you've come through hurdles with your spouse, but you're still pushing through because your marriage, metaphorically, is the game that you're playing to win. You're not going to just throw it away because you run into some obstacles, right? You got to keep playing. Play to win the game. And no matter what you do in life, have passion, enthusiasm, and energy, right? And that's what I'm about, right? Victor Simmons, the new age entrepreneur. I look for people who want more than what they're getting out of life and willing to take immediate action toward a better path, right? People who want to win the game still. People who might need just a team to push them forward, or a leader or coach to push them forward because they know they want to win the game. If that's you, contact me. Click the link below. I love to get in contact with you, talk to you, just meet you, and see what your dreams and aspirations are of the future. If you still want to win the game, just because you haven't won the game yet, if you want to win the game, or if you're in a game that you're playing to win, contact me. Love to help you out. All right. Go out, make it a great day. This is Victor, the new age entrepreneur, January 29th, 2015. Until next time, take care. Be well.